Hi guys, it's Jamie from Gym Life Academy, and I just have a few updates for you. Haven't been on here in a while, and I have some updates as far as curriculum, and that's what most of this will be. I did a video previously, actually a few months ago. Primarily all my stuff was Abeka, in which we had already started on for this upcoming year, but it was not working. It was too much for Ella. So I have an update on what we're going to be using, and I have all of it right here, so I'll be showing you everything. And then I also have the first part of this video is going to be about gymnastics. One, we could use all the prayers in the world for Miss Ella. I just got through packing for our next week-long trip. We have 2 tops meets. I've mentioned those previously, and she is really, really excited. She has these last 2 chances to make nationals. She has been putting in extra work. She goes in early, she stays late, all on her own, trying to beef up her skills to make these tops meets and make them something that she can call her own and make it to nationals. So with that said, just please, 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 I don't have that many followers, and that's okay. I don't need a whole lot of followers. My videos are just if I can help anybody, either in the gymnastics world or the homeschooling world, not to feel like they're by themselves. I work full-time. I get it. I know how hard it is. We are actually on a break right now, but from school, just so we can concentrate on gym. And then we are starting up either the first or second week in August. But if I could get all my followers just over the next few days to a week, just to please, please, please pray for Ella, for her strength to do well in these meets. She is working so hard, and I just would hate for her not to make it to nationals. Doesn't necessarily mean that she's going to get invited to a camp, because she has something further to do at that one. But you know, if she makes it, that's a big goal. So she's very goal-oriented. So the second part of this is curriculum, and that's why most people are here, at least to follow me on my channel, is to see what kind of updates Miss Ella has and how we're doing in school. And like I mentioned before, we are actually on a break, so we can concentrate on gymnastics for the next week, and then we will start in. We have a cruise in late August, which we will take that week off, and I don't even care. I'm so excited for these kids. They've been on one previously. It wasn't the greatest cruise, but they were really excited about this one. All right, so like I said, we had been using Abeka Math for the last year, and actually she used Abeka in her little private school as well. And she did it. She made A's. She did fine. But it's a lot. It's a lot for them. That drill and kill method, they do it, and that's the way I would want to learn. That I like that. It's not her style. And it took me, I just started homeschooling in January, and it took me this long to realize I'm not homeschooling for me, I'm homeschooling for her. So, and I just noticed that my calendar's not up to date. I don't even know when that's from. Oh, that's February, so don't look it up. All right. Abeka didn't work out, like I said. I went to convention in, when was it here? In Fort Worth. Went to convention in March, and it was awesome. I loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. I looked through, I had my own list, I looked through everything. I bought Abeka for language arts. Thought it was going to be great. It wasn't. We did several weeks of it, and I just said, actually we only did a week. And I said no more. I kept the readers because I think they're very good readers. I kept, that's all I kept. I kept the readers, and that was it. And I kept the charts for phonics and stuff like that. I actually just sold that this last week. Maybe it was a week or 2 ago. So I'm excited about that, getting this stuff off my counter, because in the 6-month time that I've been doing this, I have accumulated so much curriculum. I don't want it. Anyway, I sold something else today too. I do have Heritage Studies 2 on my eBay store, and then BJU Phonics and Reading 1 still there. That's about the only thing that I have left for now. I'm sure there'll be more stuff that I'll pull out. Okay, so like I said, using a Becca didn't work out, so now we've made a switch. I'm going to start out, my science and history are the same as I was using in my last video as far as curriculum. History, we're using Life Pack, history and geography. Like I said before, I wanted to really do, oh gosh, Confessions of a Homeschooler's program, but I didn't want to have to print it out because I'm not going to do it, and then we would be falling behind. So I got this, and I have come up with some things that I am really excited about because Ella is not the greatest reader. She doesn't want to sit here and read all this. I'm going to read it for her, read it out loud, and we're going to go over everything. This has, not only does it have geography in it, but it has history and culture, and I really wanted her to know that about the different states in the U.S. And our whole goal is for her to learn all 50 states, all 50 capitals, as well as what's the industry like in each state, what is the culture, who lives there, who doesn't live there, that type of thing, what the weather is. So when I am showing people this, because I have a lot of people ask me here at home, what I'm using, I always pull out Unit 5 because the one state that's in here is, wait, hang on. Oh, I pulled out Unit 6, sorry. In Unit 5 it's Texas. This is Unit 6, which this has the Great Lakes states. Anyways, so it goes over the different states, it shows you where they are, it tells you the geographical features in it, all that kind of stuff. Really excited because I'm going to make it my own. I'm not just going to make her read or me read it and then we take a test on it. Not about that. The only thing I'm testing about is maybe math for right now. So as we go along and we make, we figure out where a state is, I see. So there's this map. I haven't pulled out the stickers yet. It's a whole U.S. map. And in the middle, which I'll end up pulling out, are stickers. So as we go along and we figure out where states are, we're going to pull off the sticker, place it on the map, and then we'll be done by the end of the year. That's my plan anyway. The other thing is, because this doesn't have a lot of activities or anything in it, it's just really reading and then you do a worksheet type thing. I really kind of want to make it fun for her this year, and I don't have time to do lap books, which I really want to do. Oh, I wish I could stay home every day, but I can't. I bought this coloring book. 50 United States. In it, for each state, I'm gonna go with Texas because that's where I'm at. That's where I live. It has the state flag. It has fun facts about there. The largest city in Texas is Houston. You know, things like that. It was the 28th state. It's got the state bird, the state flower, just some interesting stuff. I think she's gonna like doing that just for a break. She can do this while I'm reading out of the book, reading out of the Life Pack book, and I think it's gonna be good, and it's gonna be a little bit more interesting than just worksheets, because who wants to do just worksheets? Not me. For science, again, we're using the Life Pack. I'm pretty much just gonna go with this. I did buy the kit from Home Science Tools, so that way I wouldn't have to put together a my own kit, because I'm not going to. I'm just that way. But I'm just going to use this. Science right now is not high priority, but it is a priority. It's just not high on the list. So we're going to do these, and I guarantee you, because I'm going to be reading it to her, we'll get them done very quickly. This may not even last us a whole year. So, super excited about this. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, we went from Becca, and now we are currently in Master Books, Language Lessons for Living Education. She's really enjoying this. We're on a break right now, but we are through lesson 3. And previously, I had been having her do Becca the handwriting sheets. We are moving away from that. And as soon as we're done with this book, because I'm going to kind of get her through this book rather quickly once we start back to school, and we're just going to move right into level 3. I love these because they are they're only usually front and back page. That's it. It's not drill and kill. I really do like it, and she likes it too. Now, because of that, If I feel like she's not understanding stuff, I'm really excited. I bought a few things because it was on sale at Christian Book, and why not? It was like $2 or $3. I bought her a vocabulary thing. It has got so many different activities in here. Oh, that's just the front page. Never mind. It's got different activities in here. A lot of the stuff we're just going to have in the car. Just so she can learn some words. I think that's very important in her reading. If she doesn't, it's got science, it's got math in here, but it's all vocabulary. It's not, you know, different problems and such. Just different things. I also have Explode the Code that we will leave in the car just so she can do those in the car. Not a big deal. No more Rebecca handwriting. She previously started this handwriting without tears for when she was in first grade, and she loves handwriting without tears, and I didn't know that. So we're gonna finish this book up. This is level 3. She likes it, and I picked up on sale again, level 4. She's just gonna do really well. I can feel it. Now I got 2 more things. As far as reading goes, again, actually I have more than that. I still have the readers from The Good and the Beautiful. We had level K. We did that. We finished it. I liked it, and it worked. She did not like it, and to be quite honest, she doesn't like anything. But I'm keeping the reader and the little mini books back here because they're good. They're short. They're sweet. She can read them, and she's good at reading them, and the confidence that those give her is good. I haven't decided. I bought this a while back when it went on sale. This is level 1. I've never taken it out. It has everything in here, and I don't know that if I'm going to sell it, if I'm going to keep it in case Master Books doesn't work out, which it's already working out, so no doubt there. But the readers in here have short stories, and that's what she needs, is short, sweet, to the point. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I may end up selling it, okay? Stay tuned for that. So math, we did end up going I just quit Rebecca math. We were maybe 10 lessons away from the ending of it, and what I moved to, I saw that there was a big review. She's gonna pick it up and she's gonna be fine. We just had to quit, and we had to take a break. She was so burnt out. We're moving to Math Lessons for a Living Education. I always have to look at the title because I mess it up every time. We looked through this. Again, it is short and to the point. There's not 50 problems on every page. It's not review 20 times and then finally get to the lesson that you want. This is level 3. She knows math. She likes it. This is gonna work well for her, I have a feeling. She looked through it. I made sure before I bought any of this new stuff that she was gonna like it, and she approved it. So of course I have all these different flashcards because, as you know, she needs help with her math facts. She can do it in her head, but she just can't pop it right out. Money as well. So this is what I bought on, this is super on sale. I thought it was gonna be bigger, but it's really little and thin. Memory triggers for math. It's just these little things. You can read to them, or she can read on how to remember different things. It's just little visuals just to help her out. Not a big deal. Spectrum math. She loves this. She absolutely loves it. Even though there's 25 problems on each page, something like that, she loves this. She liked the first grade. She said that the second grade was getting a little too hard for her. She didn't want it, but I just bought these as supplements. I bought the math and the third grade, or the multiplication. She said, why can't we just do that? And I said, well, because it's not enough. It doesn't cover everything that we need to cover, like the math lessons for a living education, or Rebecca, or any of the other ones. It's just kind of supplemental to me. Oh, we also have wrap-ups. She likes doing these. Her little brothers like doing these. I have twin boys who are 6, so they think they can do what she does. Okay, so I have never, I'm looking for a new church home, okay? I work most Sundays. I'm an ER nurse, and but I'm looking. I feel it's important that my children go to church and learn about Jesus And I've never even considered doing a Bible study. Not really, anyway. My husband's Catholic. I grew up Church of Christ. You know, that kind of doesn't mesh. He doesn't want to convert to ours. I don't want to convert to his, and it's fine. We work it out that way. So, I'm really excited about this because I've been wanting to do one. I got Master Books More Than Words Level 1. And I chose it not just because it's a Bible study, but because it teaches them values. I am courageous. I am peaceful. There's little coloring pages in here. I am honest. These are things that I don't think about teaching in my daily life. She's in gym 8 hours a day. I don't come home from sitting there and watching her for an hour thinking, oh, geez, she is so courageous. She is honest. These are things that I want her to know that she is. I'm adaptable. I'm going to do this with my boys too. You know, these are all honest to goodness great values that she needs to learn. And it's going to teach me a lot of stuff too. I don't know, like this first lesson in here is about the Trinity. That's not something that I ever learned growing up. It's going to teach me some stuff. I like learning about different avenues of Christianity, different religions, period. I think it's all fascinating. Even if I don't believe in them, I like to learn about them. One of the things that I am constantly hounding on Ella in her gymnastics journey is it's not a fast race. It's a marathon. And that's kind of how I have to look at school too. It's not a fast race. We got 12 years to learn all this stuff. And maybe more if she needs it. But one of the things that Master Books does is when they send you things, they put in little notes, which I love. I'm going to read you this one. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And that was Winston Churchill said that. And I just love it. I appreciate you being here with me. If you have any questions, be sure and leave a comment down below. And if you like my channel, subscribe. And I try to give updates maybe every 2 weeks or so. I don't want to overwhelm anybody. So I hope you have a blessed day, and we will see you next time.